Hi guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here, and have we got an exciting video in store for you today because we're at Alicante Airport right now, where the first ever Wetherspoons in Spain is opening today. We've booked a flight just so we can go in and have a little look, but not only that, we're going to be trying some of the food, probably a full English, but I'm intrigued to see if they do some Spanish food options as well. We'll be having a look at the drinks prices. Is it UK pub prices or is it airport prices? Is it somewhere in between? What about coffee refills? That's the thing I'm most excited about. Are they doing that here? And how far away are the toilets? Well, hopefully we're going to be answering all those questions on today's video. So let's get inside, let's get past security, airside in the departures lounge, and have a look at the first ever Wetherspoons in Spain. So when you first arrive at Alicante Airport, on the departures floor, you can see the Wetherspoons from the outside, and it looks like the bar is on this side, but there's absolutely no access to the pub from this side. You do have to go into the airport, into the departures lounge, and it's by B30 and B31 gates. So there it is, guys, the first Wetherspoons in Spain, called Castel de Santa Barbara, after the castle in Alicante city centre. They're just milling about in there, putting the final touches together, so it's not quite open yet, but it won't be long, and we'll be in there to check it out. That's it, it is officially open. Let's get in there and have a look around. So we're in, and yeah, first impressions, it looks like a Wetherspoons pub. No carpet though, and there is also a smoking area, which is very interesting. I know a lot of you guys do smoke still when you come to the airport. You'd be interested to know there is a smoking area here, and yeah, there's a nice vibe. There's a few people in here. It's not the biggest Wetherspoons, and yeah, let's have a chat with the spokesperson for Wetherspoons, see what he's got to say about it. So this is Eddie Gershon, and tell us a bit about Wetherspoons. It's just opened first in Spain. What exciting.
It is a first. Literally, it's opened 2-3 minutes ago. There's already people through the door, and there's about 9 or 10 journalists over here, myself included, but lots of people from the Sun, Star, etc. So they pounced on the nice couple. There's a lot of interest. There will be a lot of interest. Wetherspoon, as you know, is famous across the UK. There's a lot of people, Brits who live in Spain, who know Wetherspoons, travel here, they come here. Always wanted to open overseas. This is the first one. There'll be more open in Spain. We haven't got located at the moment. There will be more open. We'll keep in touch. But I think Alicante works perfectly because you've got people coming from Alicante itself, and also most people go to Benidorm and further down the coast. So when they go home, they can essentially prices are very good. We've seen they're probably the best prices in the airport. Okay. Good range of food, for Spanish items from the Benidorm, and lots of British favourites. Some good beers. I think people like it.
Lovely stuff. Well, I can't wait to get stuck into a good old English breakfast.
Got those as well.
I'm going to go and try one of them right now.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Some interesting comments there. I think the one that I picked up on straight away was that this will be the first of more Wetherspoons opening up in Spain in the future. Where will the future locations be? Well, we will be amongst the first to know. Right then, let's have a look at this menu. So, English breakfast, I know that's one thing you're all going to be interested to see. The small one is €8.25. I don't think that's bad at all for airport prices. You've got things like pizzas, €11.95. You've got breakfast muffins, around about €7. Burgers, 12 to 13 euros. I don't think it's bad prices for an airport. It's not UK Wetherspoons high street prices, but it's definitely one of the cheapest places in this airport, I would say. Drinks, I've spotted it, the coffee, €3.30 with unlimited refills. That for me is a game changer at the airport. I don't drink, I'm not interested in the cheap booze. We do have enough of that in Benidorm, but the coffee with a free refill, €3.30 is an absolute bargain. We've just paid €3.70 at the place just outside, and that was just one coffee, no refill. So yeah, I'm very intrigued and happy about that. Let's have a look at the beers prices. Okay, Draft Lager, Cruz Campo, $4.95. Amstel, $5.95. Stella, $5.95. Guinness, $7.50, and Leffe Blonde, $7.95. They're all your drafts. Then we've got cocktails at $9.95. We have got, where's the bottled beers? Is there any bottled beers? Oh, craft beers. Pale Ale, Cerra dos Voladores, $3.95. Mau IPA, $3.95. Soft drinks, Coca-Cola, $2.95. Fruit juices are $2.95. Yeah, not bad prices at all for an airport. I'm going to get on and order some food now. Got ourselves a table in the smoking area because it's so busy in there. There's a lot of press in there and it's all going on. There's a real buzz about the opening of this place. So where I'm sat right now is where we were stood outside of at the start of the video, the bit that you can see from the outside exterior of the airport. It looks like it's enclosed. It's not. The roof is mesh completely, and so are the top panels of the walls. So it's very well ventilated anyway. So we're going to grab ourselves some food and sit here and eat. All right, so as it is their opening day, we've missed breakfast today. Breakfast is only served until 11 a.m. and they only opened at 11 a.m. today. Normally they'll be opening for the first flight and they won't be closing until the last flight. So today what we're going to try, I think we're going to go for a burger of some description, and I've spotted that they've actually got some Spanish dishes on there. So I'm going to give one of them a go. I'm going to try the gambas al ajillo. And we're going to try a pint just to see what it looks like, and we're going to check out the coffee refills. All right, we're going to order our food now, and I've actually just spotted that they do an all-day brunch as well. So it's not the cheapest breakfast that they have on offer, but it is going to show us what the products are like on the breakfast. So we're going to order one of them as well. Okay, all-day brunch.
All-day brunch, okay.
Classic cheeseburger.
Classic cheeseburger, okay.
Gambas al ajillo.
Gambas al ajillo.
2 coffees.
2 coffees, okay.
And una pinta de Cruz Campo.
Pinta Cruz Campo, okay.
Proper Spanglish there. Food ordered, and there we have it, one of the first beers ever at a Wetherspoons pub in Spain. Cruz Campo at €4.95. Got the cups for the coffee. Let's go see if I can work out this machine. I'm going to go for standard cafe con leche. Let's see how that comes out. €3.30 for unlimited refills for me at an airport is absolutely fantastic. I do normally have like 2 or 3 coffees before I get on a flight, so it's definitely worth it. Looks good. Now here is the test. Is it hot, hot, hot? Because I like my coffee hot, hot, hot. Hot. 1 hot, I would say, not hot, 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 but it's hot enough.
So here, the prawns.
Ooh.
Okay, perfect.
Wow.
And the burger.
Thank you.
Yeah, and enjoy it. If you want maybe some sauce, like ketchup or mayonnaise, you can take outside.
I'm okay. Ketchup?
Ketchup maybe or
Nothing.
Yeah, perfect. All the prawns. Yeah.
Gracias.
Here. Nada, buen provecho.
Gracias. All right, so let's have a closer look at this food. So we went for the all-day brunch because we missed breakfast, but I know a lot of you would be wanting to see what the sort of breakfast items are like. Now, I'm going to say, when I've used Wetherspoons in the UK, I haven't really rated the food that much. It's convenience while I go there, mainly for the coffee refills. For me, the breakfasts, yeah, they're edible, but they could be improved, but they are cheap and cheerful. So let's see what this is like. Let's have a look. It's hot, which is a start. You can see a lot of steam coming off them beans. That's one thing I will notice. The Wetherspoons I've been to in the UK have not always been that hot when it comes to the breakfast. Sausage. Let's have a look at that. So it's a Lincolnshire sausage. It's not your typical catering sausages, which are served in a lot of places in Benidorm. Almost every place in Benidorm is a bang average catering sausage. This is a Lincolnshire sausage. I'm quite excited about this. Let's have a go. Red hot. Yeah, bacon looks good. One slice is okay cooked for me. One slice could do with a little bit more, but that's very subjective, should I say, isn't it? How well done do you have your bacon? It's not streaky bacon, it is back bacon. Yeah, nice bacon. And again, very hot. So let's see what the beans are like. Are they going to be Heinz beans? They don't look bad, you know.
Sorry to interrupt. Is everything good?
Everything's perfect.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good beans. I'm not sure they're Heinz, but they're not bad. They're not bad. The egg, let's have a look at the egg. This is one thing I don't like about Wetherspoons in the UK, the eggs. They always come, they feel a bit plasticky to me, and they're never quite hot enough. Yeah, the eggs have still got that kind of plasticky feel, but is it hot? Let's have a look, let's get that yolk opened up. Not too bad though, yeah, not too bad. I'm not a fan of the eggs, the way they do them here at Wetherspoons in the UK. They have brought that over as well. Yeah, not a big fan of the egg. Okay, chips look good. Let's have a go at this. Nice and hot. Decent chips. We've got a little bit of sort of seasoning on the outside of them, and some of them have got the skin bits, so they're almost like wedgie type chips rather than fries. Not bad at all. Now, moving on. This is what I'm really intrigued to see. Sorry, they just say the price of the brunch was $12.95. So bearing in mind that the breakfast that they do is $8.25, and on the breakfast you will get 1 egg, 1 bacon, 1 sausage, the beans and a hash brown rather than chips. You're getting two eggs, 2 sausages here, but I would think for an airport breakfast, if you're getting one of each of them at €8 odd, that's a very good price for an airport breakfast. Moving on, this is what's intrigued me because obviously the first Wetherspoons in Spain, how are they going to be doing with Spanish food? So I've ordered the gambas al ajillo, and there are loads of prawns in that bowl, and it's €12.45. You will pay €12.45 at any half decent restaurant for gambas al ajillo. So let's see what they're like. I've got to say, I wouldn't I wouldn't thank anybody for eating these and sitting next to me on a plane because they stink, but they are a delicious, delicious Spanish dish. So let's have a go at these. As I say, there's loads of prawns in there. There's got to be like 12, 13, 14 prawns. 14 prawns. That is not bad at all, you know. Not bad at all. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the Spanish effort at gambas al ajillo. I can't knock that. I cannot knock that at all. Then we've got the classic cheeseburger, which is for our cameraman, so I'm not going to stick my gob around that, but you can have a closer look at it. The chips are the same as what you get on the brunch. Looks like a pretty decent patty in there. And that classic cheeseburger was $13.95. Starting to feel a bit more relaxed in here now. Most of the press and the executives have all disappeared, and it's filling up with regular customers. I think this is going to do well. Price-wise, yes, it's not as cheap as pubs in the UK, the normal pubs, and it's not as cheap as pubs in Benidorm or in Alicante. But for an airport, you've got to remember these are airport prices, and I think it is probably the cheapest place for food and drink in Alicante Airport now. And I couldn't really fault that food at all. Of course, we couldn't finish off a Wetherspoons review without letting you know where the toilets are. Well, as we're in the airport, not every venue has toilets inside, but here at the new one, the toilets are right next door. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look at the first ever Wetherspoons in Spain. Don't forget, we will be amongst the first people to know when they start opening more of these in airports and in towns and cities around Spain. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.